Cool. So today we are going to be talking a little bit about cardio versus strength. And the reason being, this was one of the questions, as I always ask each week, I ask any questions that come up, any questions that you have during the week, and what I can do the Monday to talk about. This week I actually got quite a few, which was really good, and it's given me loads of fuel for the next few weeks. But today we can talk a little bit about cardio versus strength and how you can use both to get results. So there's often a lot of confusion around the whole area of cardio versus strength. And ultimately, I think there's a lot of misleading information out there. And I think a lot of people have the tendency to believe that cardio is what you need to be doing to make you lose weight. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a different location today. And so my tripod has broken and so I've literally got stacks of stuff propping up things. So yeah, does cardio make you lose weight? That's one of the questions that everybody's asking. Um, but I thought, but I've all gone off. I've all gone off. I'm focusing on it over here. I can't, I can't not focus on the fact that I have kids' toys stacking up my phone with a plant behind it. Sometimes you just got to wing these things, right? So let's start again. The reason I'm talking about this is because sometimes there's a bit of a misleading understanding of where cardio fits into the mix. A lot of people think it's to make you lose weight, but then all of a sudden they'll be thinking, but I thought that was actually strength training. You're telling me it's strength training that we need to lose weight. So where does cardio fit into it? Which one is better? Which one should I be doing? Do I need to be doing cardio as well, or should I just pick one or the other? It can be hard to know which one is the right one to do. Or maybe you might be questioning, should I be doing both? You might be seeing in the chat people are going on runs or they're doing additional cardio. I ask you, do you do any additional exercise? And there is reason behind all of this. And it's not to say you need to necessarily be doing this, it's to get a better understanding of where you're at, where you need to get to, your goals. And for a lot of people with their specific goals, cardio goes hand in hand with that and it works really nicely, pairs really nicely. So let's clear things up a little bit. Cardio and strength are not competitors. They're very different. They're two very different things. They do completely different jobs. They're both really good for long-term goals, but like if you want to build muscle, you're not going to do cardio. If you want to improve your heart health, you're not going to do strength training alone. So we'll run into that in a bit more detail. So what is cardio good for? So cardio is good for improving your heart health, improving your endurance, so how long you can go when you're exercising, so how long you can, how many reps you can do, so how long you can go on a run for, how long you can perform for at a higher level, and it will improve your fitness. So your level of fitness can be improved by cardio. It's also going to burn a lot more calories during the activity. So let's say you do a HIIT workout or you go on a run, you might find that in 45 minutes you've burnt, let's say 600 calories. Whereas if you did 45 minutes of strength training, you might only be burning 300 to 400 calories. That's really normal. Cardio will burn more calories during the activity, 9 times out of 10. It also is really good at reducing stress and like boosting your mood because you're getting up, you're getting active, and you're getting those endorphins racing around your body as well. So, how is it going to make you feel? So, generally, day to day, cardio can make you feel like energized day to day, much so like strength training does as well. It can make you have better clarity, again, so can strength training. But it's going to improve your stamina like in the day-to-day life, and it's going to help you feel fitter quickly. So if your goal is to say get fitter, it's good to include cardio workout, or sometimes you'll find there are some HIIT workouts within your workout plans because these are going to increase your heart rate for a long period of time, and it's going to get you fitter. So, what is the downside to cardio? So, cardio does not significantly build shape or muscle. If you are looking to build muscle, cardio is not the one. Cardio is not going to do that for you. It's going to make you a lot hungrier. Some people, if you go on a run, you're super hungry for the rest of the day. I know strength training does that too, but it feels a little bit more controlled. But I don't know if you've ever done it. I know that if I go on a run, I'm like ravenous for the next few hours. But it can also lead to burnout if it's overdone. If you go to do too much cardio, if you overtrain with cardio, you will find yourself burning out. And it's not the main driver of body composition change. So a lot of you guys come to me wanting to like lose fat and build muscle, and we can do that. So changing your body composition around a similar time. And if you want to do that, cardio is not the main driver of that. That is where strength training fits in. So what's strength training good for? So strength training on the other side of the coin is going to build lean muscle mass. And we want lean muscle mass. It's because the more muscle we have, the more calories we burn at resting. So the aim of the game for us, if we are looking to lose fat and build muscle, we want more muscle mass. It's also going to shape and tone your body. Like, who doesn't want a more defined, toned body, right? It's going to improve your strength. It's going to improve your posture. So in the chat the other day, we spoke about why maybe your chest, you might notice that your chest actually increases. 9 times out of 10, that's because, so when we're doing a lot of, say, like the rows, and a lot of like reverse flyers, anything like that is actually going to improve your posture. It's going to make you stand with a better posture. It's going to make you sit with a better posture. So your chest, when you're measuring it, if you've improved your posture, you're going to be standing in a better position and it's going to measure more instead of you kind of crouching over like this. So it not only improves your strength, but it also improves your posture as well. And it's also going to improve, it's going to support your joints long term. So strength training is going to be the driver of us being fitter and stronger when we are in our 70s, 80s, 90s. It's going to be what's going to help build those joints, support those joints, build those muscles. Because as we get older, our muscles, we start to lose our muscles. But by our strength training, we are supporting that, we are building on that. So any muscle reduction, we're actually building on top of. Like, so we're not losing as much as we would be if we weren't strength training. So strength training is so important for long-term health. The key difference when it comes down to the two is muscle changes your body shape, cardio improves your fitness in basic terms. Strength training is going to improve your long-term metabolic impact, which essentially is how the body uses and burns energy long-term. So what I mean by that is strength training, like I said a minute ago, as we're building more muscle mass you have enables our body to be better at using that, as using energy within our body longer term. So when you are sitting down watching TV, someone with a higher muscle mass is going to be burning more calories even at resting than somebody with a lower muscle mass. So it's just improving the way our body is using the energy, and which for us, if we're looking to lose fat, that's really ideal, because we want our body to be burning fat when it can throughout the day instead of just being in that during that exercise activity. So you're going to burn more calories at resting. You're going to improve. So doing strength training, you're going to improve your body composition. It's also going to help you maintain long-term results as well. It's not just looking at the today, how many calories can we burn today? It's about building and maintaining that muscle mass for the long term. Long term as in for the next week, month, year, but also, as I said, when we get a lot older and as we age, it really, really supports healthy aging, which I don't know about you, but I want to be around and fit and able to see my grandkids running around. Like, I look at my nan and granddad. So my nan and granddad has 6 great grandkids. Can you imagine that? 6 great grandkids. And my nan now will pick up both of my kids. So my nan's, I think she's about 84, 85. I don't know, I think it's around that age. And she just picks them up like they're nothing. And she's always been really active, and she has always like looked after herself. Don't get me wrong, like she loves a glass of wine, but she was playing walking netball up until about a year, 2 years ago. Like, it just goes to show that if you look after your body and you do stay active, like, then you can be an active grandparent, great grandparent. And that is ultimately, that's where I want to get to. But the biggest mistake I see people doing is either doing too much cardio fat loss or only doing cardio fat loss. That's not the best way to lose fat. And also, on the flip side of that, I also see people avoiding the weights because they don't want to get big and bulky. It takes so long to try and get big and bulky. Like, it takes years of eating in a surplus, maintenance. Like, you've got to put in a lot of work to get big and bulky. People get scared of it because that seems to be the way that it kind of comes across. And they're expecting cardio alone to reshape your body. Cardio alone is not going to reshape your body. It's not gonna tighten, it's not gonna tone your body, it's not gonna build the muscle in the same way strength training will do. So how can cardio help strength training? Because like I said before, some people I do give runs to. Some people I will add in some hittier side of like elements to their workouts to get that heart rate elevated. So ultimately, cardio can be a really good way to to help your strength training because it's going to improve your heart and lung fitness. So you are recovering quicker between sets, which essentially also helps as we are like busy people who've got a lot of shit to get done, right? We can do more workout, but do more of a workout in a short period of time just makes us more efficient. It's also going to increase your overall work capacity. So it means you can train harder for longer. So you've got that endurance element as well. It's gonna maintain your healthier body weight, which also is going to help improve your performance as well. It supports the recovery and circulations between sessions. So the way your body repairs and recovers itself, it can help with that too. And also just like a matter of cardio, if we're adding in runs, it's a really great way, obviously, of adding in additional steps above and beyond what you're currently doing, whilst also staying active in a short period of time. It builds your general fitness and stamina, so strength sessions feel a little bit less draining on your body. They're not quite as hard. So they definitely do have a place and they can help dramatically with your strength training. Um, and on the flip side of that, again, so the strength training, how can that help with your cardio? So if you are training or people are training for runs, if they are training to do, say, a Hyrox or something like that, I would always recommend somebody going that's training to do a marathon, add strength training into your routine because strength training is going to build the muscle, which is going to improve your power and efficiency during your cardio. So let's say you're running. So as you're running is a lot of like single leg work. So if we can do strength training that's going to improve the way your individual legs work. So doing exercises that, let's say, lunges where you're using predominantly one side, doing like knee drops to knee raises, so lunge to knee raises, which we do as well. That can really help with like how well you can spring forward during your run. So strength training is a really good way to improve your ability to do cardio. It also strengthens your joints, so therefore it's reducing the injury risk, especially for high impact cardio or running, when it's so important for you to have stronger joints. It's going to improve your posture and form, making your movement more efficient as well. And it's going to increase your calorie burn at rest, which is going to support the fat loss and the body composition side of things. So when you're doing your strength training, if you pair it with the cardio side, it's going to make your cardio feel easier over time because you have more strength. So the two go hand in hand. They work quite nicely as a pair, and you don't have to choose one or the other. You can use both strategically depending on what your goal is. If your goal is fat loss and to body shape, the priority for you should be strength training. Strength training is the leader. That is what you should be doing for sure. You can also support it with doing some cardio during the process just to keep your overall fitness high. Like that's absolutely fine as well. And to be honest, sometimes it's quite nice after 3 strength sessions during the week to just shake your body out and go on a run. It's good. It's nice to get that movement back into movement back into the week and it being a little bit less static. Also, as we're coming into summer, like going outside, being around greenery, getting those steps in, getting more steps in a short period of time, it's also great to support that too. So the solution. So as I said before, the majority of us, pretty much all of us, are looking to have body composition change, or we're looking to build and tone. For that, the foundation has to be strength training. You're not going to build muscle from doing cardio. Cardio is great for a support tool if you have additional time in your week that you can add in cardio. It's not something that you have to do. You don't have to do additional cardio. Your three strength sessions a week are great, especially if you're keeping your walking and your steps higher. Like pretty much all of you guys have decent step counts through the week. Some of you are insane, some of you have loads. But you all have a really good baseline steps. And if you're doing strength training 3 times a week and you're delivering on your steps, you don't need to add in the additional cardio because you're really active. So it's 3 to 4 strength sessions per week is a great spot to start in, to be in. If you want to, you can add in an additional 1 to 3 sessions of cardio a week, or just walking regularly is perfectly fine. I would always say I wouldn't recommend training more than 6 times a week, making sure you've got at least one day where your body is resting. And if you are strength training and doing multiple exercises, you'll notice how I do full body, then lower body, then upper body. So your upper body is resting while your lower body is working. So it gives your body time to recover, and always aiming to allow about 48 hours between sessions so they're spread through the week. That's ideal. But if you're going to go on a run after having done a leg session, you're not really giving your legs that rest that they need. And you will notice it in your ability to run. If you ever do run after a leg session like the next day, it's harder. You're going to feel heavy. It's going to feel hard, and that's going to kind of make you feel a little bit crap, right? But you just need to be making sure if you're adding in those cardio sessions, you need to be making sure that you're giving your body enough time to recover too. I would say ultimately 3 to 4 strength sessions per week, adding in your daily movement of steps for consistency. I think that's a sweet spot. If you want to add in an additional run, 1 run a week, maybe, I know a couple of you like cycling, adding in a couple of cycles, couple of swims, perfect. Like absolutely do it. Just making sure you're giving your body enough rest and recovery during the time. So that in a nutshell is cardio versus strength. Had a bit of a dodgy start, didn't we? I had a bit of a wobbly start, but we got through in my new temporary location. And so if you guys have any questions, as always, I'm always here to help you. If you need any help with anything, just give me a shout and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.